Wicked Witches, welcome to the Virgo Dark Moon. We just did a beautiful ceremony and working with what I find a really yummy energy. Virgo energy is that feeling of like, oh, I got my stuff, I got my shit sorted. You know, when you're like, oh God, I need to get my shit sorted. It's not perfectionism and it's not like obsessiveness. It's that feeling of like making things happen that you love and that you want to happen and that you really care about and that are important to you. And like, you know, it's really easy for life to get in the way, and it's really easy for there to be reasons for you to be putting stuff off and not getting the thing done. And that Virgo energy is that feeling of like getting the shit done that needs to be done. That means that you feel at peace and calm and like you're making what you want to happen in the world. It's lovely. I love it. I actually love Virgo energy. And I'm off on the pilgrimage. Community and humanity. So mankind. I'd say that's a pretty central thing at the moment. Where are we going? What are we doing, mankind? What are we saying? Wow, in the physical world, it's to let the inner world in. Laguz, the water rune. So yeah, how do we flood our outer world with inner world magic? And that feels like it's key with all that's going on in the world at the moment. That's what we need to do. And to spread joy and sunshine. So this is sunshine in our communication. Be yourself, share yourself, don't have fear, come from a place of love and openness and abundance and sunshine and brightness, and shine your light and believe in what you're saying and what you stand for, and be open and interested and curious. Your mind, just expand it, keep expanding, keep glowing, keep shining, and absolutely share the love in what you're saying. And it's a time to harvest emotionally, and it's the time of harvest this time of year. Harvesting the rewards of the work and the efforts, and yeah, absolutely bring it in. We've gone out and we spread our seeds in spring, and we've watered them, we've done things all summer, we've been busy, and now it's the time to go, oh, and what did I learn this year? What did I find out? What did I achieve? What did I discover? How did I grow? Like what happened? You know, I had all these intentions, I had all these ideas. What actually happened? And to like assess and mulch over and then be strong. And this is in the spiritual world and in the inner world. And this has come up a lot recently, and this is not just about being strong. It's about like fully centered, like an oak trunk, like an oak tree, in absolute harmony, masculine and feminine balanced, absolute balance, absolute harmony, unshakable, in tune, present, unwanting, unneeding. And actually I feel like Virgo is very that. Virgo is the monk, it's the hermit, it's the priestess, it's that like Zen centered being of just like, you know, just being without any of the, it's just absolutely being in balance and just being. That's where the real strength is. That's real strength. When you're fully like, then yeah, you're unbreakable and solid in a way that is just, yeah, a completely different level. So let's see what the cards say. Adjustment. So this is we're in Virgo season, but then next it's Libra, and there is it's like Virgo and Libra sort of, they don't blend into each other, but they almost feel quite akin. They definitely feel, I think each season does move into the next one, and you start to become more the cyclicalness and the connectedness of it, the evolution of it, I suppose. So Libra's the next step after this Virgo energy. So like this Virgo energy is us getting ourselves in our ducks in a row and getting ourselves in order. And then Libra is the place of balance, and this is the adjustment card. So it's like, what adjustments need to be made? It was also the card that I pulled for Boomtown, and it's in other cards it's judgment, so it's like justice, and that was what I pulled for. It's balance, which is the strength thing that I was just talking about, finding that balance, but also like it is wanting justice in the world and to be a stand for what you care about and what you believe in. And I feel very passionate about that. Like I want to stick my neck out. I want to put my head above the parapet and go, nah, sorry, this isn't okay. I'm not going to let it. I'm not gonna be silent and let shit happen and not be one of the people that said something. So then defeat, which actually interesting, is another card that came up, the Five of Swords. So what makes you feel defeated and what feels defeated in the world? And like, there's a lot to feel defeated about. It's easy to slip into that. It's easy to slip into a place where you feel like, well, it's fucked. Everything's too fucked. Like environmentally, in terms of genocide, in terms of all these sorts of things, you can be like the edifice of a billionaire. Like, what are we going to do about these trillionaires? Whatever. Like, it can feel like insurmountable. But they want you to think that. They want you to think that. They want you to think that there's no choice and you're trapped, because there's plenty of choice and there's a lot more of us than there is them. So we've always got choice. And then there's happiness. And yeah. Joys come up a lot as well. I've been pulling the joy card and the joy reams. Happiness. We were talking about it in the ceremony just now. It doesn't mean money. It doesn't mean, like, happiness is it can be fleeting, but also like what is real. Getting your we talked about getting your ducks in a row. You know, what actually is getting your ducks in a row? Is it getting money sorted or that kind of thing? Or is it more, there's more important ducks in a row? And that's what I mean about the Virgo energy. Virgo energy can be like obsessive and perfectionist and that kind of thing. But the higher frequency of it is like what actually matters. What's the real ducks in a row that you want to do? What's the thing that's always at the bottom of your to-do list that actually you care about? Like writing your book, or, you know, being the parent you want to be, or, you know, having time with your child that's precious time, that's calm in time at their speed, or whatever it is. Yeah, so like what actually is the duck in the row? What ducks do you actually really care about? So then we've got our goddess cards. So pull 3 goddess cards. Alchemy. I always love her. She's a lovely one. Alchemizing. And alchemy's turning your shit into gold. So taking the things that need processing and mulching and turning them into gold, which it's always good to do. That's come up in the conversations today about, you know, doing something creative with stuff where you're angry or you're hurt or whatever it is. It's like a bit like with what's about to happen with the pilgrimage. You know, I'm scared, I'm nervous about doing the pilgrimage because it feels like such a volatile time. And the alchemy is like, I'm not prepared. I'm the least prepared I've ever been for a pilgrimage. Like, this is the 5th one I've done, and I've not done one for a year. And I feel like I've just plopped out of Boomtown and Kentwell and all of that. And then I've only got a week till I go on the pilgrimage. And I literally I just haven't even thought about it. I was too busy thinking about Boomtown before that. Like, I literally hadn't thought about it really. And now I'm going in a week, and that feels mad, and I feel really unprepared, but I also am completely trusting. And I'm also the most nervous I've ever been, because it feels like the most volatile time. I also have like the least financial security and situation that I've ever been on a pilgrimage with. And so literally are going to have to sing for our supper and trust the process and trust all will be well. And the alchemy is that. The alchemy is like, it will be fine. It won't just be fine. It'll be miraculous and magic. And I feel like people need that more than ever. I feel like the story of it is great. We need this right now. It's going to be a good thing. And then the priestess, which is the Virgo energy, is the priestess. It's the hermit is the card for Virgo, and the hermit is the priestess or the monk or the nun or whatever it is. And then Pisces, which is the spectrum opposite, is the religion. So it's the ocean and the drop. It's in, you know, on the spiritual axis. And doing the pilgrimage is the hermit card and the fool card, because the hermit, in terms of archetypes, the hermit is doing the process of going on the walk and doing that journey. And then the fool is trusting the unknown and that everything's your favourite thing, even if you're sleeping in pouring rain and everything's wet and you just, you know, you stink and it's all gone to shit. Like, that's still your favourite thing, and you've just got to trust the unknown, and tomorrow some sort of miracle's going to happen, and, you know, who knows what will happen tomorrow. Trusting it all, trusting the whole shebang. What we got? And reveal yourself. So let's see what that says. Reveal yourself. Where are you in here? Can't see it. Reveal yourself. Oh, there it is. Got, yeah. Feeling is healing and healing is revealing. It's the art of well-being. Let your sense-led curiosity reveal inner and outer maps specific to you, direct from source, that provide clues and cues to help you remember that you're alive and deserve not only to exist, but to actively thrive, to bloom and flourish, because you know what it is to be supported, nurtured and nourished. At source by source, because you are source. This is the big reveal. You in your body, in your power, nourished and flourishing, alive and thriving. So the affirmation is, I feel and I reveal so that I can really heal. Which, absolutely, you just got to be yourself. You got to just trust everything. Be yourself, and don't, like, it's like the sunshine in your communication. Just don't try and be anything other than absolutely mad and bonkers and brilliantly yourself. Just fully go for it. And I'll see which goddess card we get. Yeah, that's part of like this journey as well. We're going to do this pilgrimage and we're just going to be these weird travelling players. And again, because everything feels like it's becoming so beige and normalised and fearful and like anything weird or woke is like, you know, it's all becoming so polarised, that to go and be so weird and so like from another world feels really important to do, but also scary. But to just do it, just gotta do it. Just gotta do it. Magical knowledge. Wow, I've never pulled this one before. She looks cool. Ocean. Let's see what we say about Ocean. I recognise the name. I don't know. Ocean. Ocean, also known as the spirit of sweet water and the Orisha of the river, is the embodiment of love, beauty, abundance and divination within the Yoruba religion. Orisha are spirits pivotal to West African religions and all beliefs born from it, such as Santiara and Kundombole. Ocean governs all things that flow: honey, water, money and romance. She is often invoked for increased fertility or to solve reproductive issues, providing her followers with protection and care. Although she is just one of over 400 Yoruba deities, Ocean is generally regarded as one of the most powerful. Ocean directs the flowing current of fate into your life to teach you about magical knowledge. We are consistently advised against trusting our intuition with self-help seminar and life coach preaching guidance, unknown to us until we pay for their services. However, even the most well-meaning teacher can only understand reality through the influence of their own experiences. Ocean imbues all of her powers of divination into your inner intuition so that you may determine your own potential and interpretations. This is the perfect time to employ personal boundaries, allowing you the space to assess your current situation. Listen to what your soul is saying to you, and magical knowledge will flow from within. So yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is, again, like I'm saying, I'm going to just trust the process, trust the journey, trust. Keep trusting. Step fearlessly off that cliff into the unknown. And yeah, trust yourself. Reveal yourself. Be yourself. Be weird. Be strong. Be balanced. Be joyful and sunny and shiny. And just don't be beige. Big love, my darlings. I'll speak to you soon. See you then on.